ceiling 3000 broken, 3700 broken, temperature 26, dew point 21, altimeter 3002. Runway 2 on use, arriving aircraft expect visual or ILS approach. No discernment. Numerous unlit tower lights in the vicinity of Clarksburg Airport. 3.3 nautical miles west-southwest, 1,790 tree feet MSL. 3.3 nautical miles west-southwest, 1,875 feet MSL. 4.1 nautical miles west, 1,845 feet MSL. And additionally 5.8 nautical miles east-southeast, 1,960 tree feet MSL. Hazardous weather information for West Virginia and surrounding states available on HIWAS or flight service frequencies. Advise on initial contact if information November. Clarksburg time information November 1353 Zulu, wind variable at tree. Visibility 10, ceiling 3000 broken, 3700 broken, temperature 26, dew point 21, altimeter 3002. Runway 2 on use, arriving aircraft expect.
Okay. November is current. Alright, ignition's on both. I think we're cabin heater air fired, avionics are on, we did all that, transponder set. We got the ATIS, set the altimeter, well, I mean, sort of. He said 3002, but that would be like, oh yeah, that's right, 1,040 feet-ish. That's right. Okay. Taxi light is required. We'll test our brakes on the way out. We'll taxi to 23. Sound good to you?
Roger.
All right, before takeoff, checklist. Flight controls, free and correct. So my side's up, your side's down, elevator's up, your side's up, my side's down, elevator goes down. That's left rudder, right rudder, yeah. Free and correct. Flight instruments, let's see here. I gotta get my flight picture back in line here, how everything is. Like right in there. Speed looks good. I saw the turn coordinator moving while we were coming over. All right, let's do a run up here. So we'll go full rich on the meter. Power up to 1700 RPM. Like right there.
Yep.
And let's look at the left mag. About, do that one again. That's within 150 RPM.
Yes.
So back to both. Right mag. Yep. And back to both. That's within 75 apiece. Suction looks good. Generator light is out. Check our carb heat. There's a nice drop, holy cow. And then we'll check an idle check here. Make sure it still runs with carb heat on, which it does. Carb heat off, back to 1000 RPM. And what do you normally do before, if you're waiting somewhere, will you lean again before you go out and do mixture on the runway just to prevent any fouling?
I'll make a mixture like a lineup item.
Okay. So you say mixture to go. You know, that's okay. No pitot heat required. Flaps are verified up. Radios are set for Unicom and then Clarksburg Tower. Transponders in altitude mode. Doors and windows closed and locked. Nope. Seatbelt seats secured.
Good.
You good there?
Doors closed.
All right, so this will be a normal takeoff.
Okay.
You know, same deal. Or have an engine problem, we'll land if we can. If not, we're getting out of here.
Okay.
Somewhere straight ahead and over like 1,000 feet or so, we'll come back.
And we're going to go out and do some maneuvering first.
We can.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Do some
So
slow flying.
which way do you want to go? So
Doesn't
we'll depart to like the
southeast. That way we're near Clarksburg. If you
southeast. Okay. Fine with me. All right, let's do it. You ready?
want. I'm ready.
Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima taking runway 23. We'll be making a straight out departure to the southeast, Fairmont traffic. I'm gonna crack one landing, taxi light on.
Clear right.
Clear left. Use all the runway. Fairly humid, but not terribly hot. So that's pretty much all the runway.
I don't know if you can give it much more.
No. And we'll treat it like a short field with stay on the brakes like
That's
we did. Okay, you ready to go?
Yep.
On the brakes. I'm gonna bring the power in easy. Just check everything real good before we go here. Power look good, pressure, temperature good. Off the brakes, right rudder. Mixture, yep, thank you. I'm gonna try to do right rudder as I need to, like more than normal. Airspeed's alive. It's 40 just now. 50 just now. 60. There's 70. I'm gonna climb out at 70 just till we clear the obstacle. And then I'll let it accelerate to VY, okay? Is that a fair
Yes.
way to handle that departure?
Yeah, bird.
Suicidal bird. All right, now we'll keep climbing out just a little bit more. Get above the next hill here.
You're really reminiscent of our first one. You remember that one?
Uh-huh.
Full tanks, 90-degree day.
This one wasn't anywhere near as close to that first one.
That first one was
one,
rough.
I had a brief moment of concern there.
I think we both did, but
I thought, but you weren't going to say anything.
no, I just
Well,
gonna sit
there's
over
nothing
here.
you can do at that point. I mean,
Buy in, don't hit anything.
all right, we're climbing. Now we're at VY.
It's great.
I felt better about my rudder. I
It's smooth.
I could have been a little more authoritative on the rotation. I bounced around just a teeny little bit, but it was straight and controlled, you know.
Yeah, I think it was fun.
Okay.
This plane, it's got a weird lift-off characteristic. Yep, what altitude we need to be at in order to practice and recover from a stall fully?
What altitude do we need to be at?
Or above, in order to be legal in the recovery of a stall, when we reword it like that.
Good question. That'll come up on my check ride. I'm gonna go with, is it an AGL number?
It is.
How about, I don't know, 2,500 feet above the ground?
You're conservative. It's actually lower than that.
Okay.
Knock off 1,000 feet.
1,500 AGL.
1,500 feet AGL. You need to recover by that altitude. So we know the terrain through here is what? The peaks are at 1,200,
yeah.
1,400. Add 15 onto that.
Like
3,000,
but we'll go 3,500
exactly.
like we normally do.
Yeah. So let's do that. 3,500.
All right, I'm going to do my first clearing turn to the left, but I'm going to lift my left wing first to look under it real quick.
Okay.
Looks good over here. So 30 degrees of bank, holding 35. And looking out.
Yeah, that's good 90 degrees, so now you can go back to the right. Be a little more aggressive with your rudder. Okay. There you go. That's what he wants to feel right there.
Okay.
Remember on the rollout, left hand, left feet, all together. Good.
Okay.
All right, let's do some, you feel good about steep turns? You feel good about
Sure,
those?
yeah.
Let's do a steep turn then.
Let me find a point because it's pretty hard to tell. I guess I could just line up with the lake.
Yeah, use the far end of that.
The little narrow point?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. So let me...
Or, yeah, you can do that. I can't even see the stacks, it's too hazy.
I can use this, that's fine.
Okay.
So maneuvering speed, let's talk about that.
At or below.
122 is gross weight. It's like 111. We're definitely clear of that. So we try to do it around 100 is what we had been doing
So
in
just
practice.
power for 100. Now, once you get in the turn with this thing, you're probably going to have to go full power to maintain 100. If not close to full power.
You think?
Oh, yeah. Well, watch it.
All right, let's see what
you just
happens.
power for it.
All right, I'm going to line up here and we're going to do a steep turn to the, let's mix it up. Let's go right first.
Okay.
What do you say?
Watch your altitude. Go ahead and make sure you're squared up.
Yeah.
Go ahead and force it down. You're going to run out of lake.
Yeah. For God's sakes.
It's all right.
I guess I can
It's 100 feet.
fly the airplane, right? I mean,
Yeah, you're good.
use the control surfaces to, you know, do what they're supposed to do.
Manipulate the thing?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Are you ready?
Yep, that's
Here we
close
go.
enough.
Steep turn to the right.
You're starting at 36.
30. Okay. So I am going to use my head. Oh wait, 45 degrees.
Correct.
Add a little power.
Set those G's in.
Try them.
Yeah. Just don't be afraid. Go pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Split the nose across the horizon. Remember that?
Yeah.
Pull that nose up. Or nose below the horizon for you. Pull it on up. Right there. Take it. Just look outside. Take a picture of
I
that.
lost the lake too.
You're good. It's right here.
There we go.
Don't let off those G's. Hold it in your butt.
Yeah, but I let the nose come up. I lost my point too. So.
Right there.
All right. Let's. I'm gonna get resituated.
Okay.
I need a better point because
Yeah, these are
that's
rough.
hard.
It's just so hazy today. Let's do. Find you want
Let's
to use
go to
it.
that hill out there above the lake. That'll be a little bit more memorable. Like it's a little bit. You see the grass hill with the little reflective thing on. I'm a little close to it though now.
You're good. You got plenty of time.
All right. Let me try that right hand again.
Let's get it back down to 35.
Okay.
Get everything squared up. So pull your power back. Keep from speeding up. Pull it back a couple hundred RPM. Shove it down kind of quick. There you go. And when you're ready, you may begin. You roll straight into it. Don't waste time.
Okay.
Going
Go
through
straight to
30,
45.
begin pitching back. That's when you really want to feel your butt sink down.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Right hand turn.
Let's go. Start pitching. Right there. Power. Lock it in. Back. Hold those in your bottom. Perfect. A little more back pressure, just peek at your altimeter. Watch your bank.
I lost my point again. I see it. We got closer to it slightly. I busted it on speed, but it was close. The end.
Whatever. Your speed was fine.
All right.
Let's go to the left.
Ready?
Same deal. Don't waste time. Get into it.
And this one is splitting the horizon roughly.
Exactly.
Little power.
All right, upon the conclusion of this, we'll go immediately into a right one.
I've lost my point, Tyler. I see it. Immediately to the right.
Yep, just roll right into it. Push and roll. There you go. Pull. Keep rolling. There you go. Fly it like you stole it.
Like the guy, I feel it, I
there you
feel it,
go.
I feel it.
Look at all those cows down there.
They're probably like, what the heck? I can feel how these kind of, I mean, this isn't extreme G's at all by any means.
But you can feel it.
I can feel how that could damage, you know, like you could overload an airplane.
Easily, quickly.
Yeah, it wouldn't take a lot.
Operating in the vicinity of Clarksburg. Are you up? Unicom.
Boom.
Was that us?
I don't know.
Yeah, you on 122.8 or 123.025? I was on 123. You didn't respond, so I tried 122.8. Okay, I got you now. Go ahead. Beautiful, finally. Hey, we were working this right away doing some video work. If you want to come in and get your bucket, drop it, and then we can sneak by you after that. It's your choice.
Okay, that's good. You can pull the power back, slow it down some now. Let's just stick over the lake here.
Sorry, sir. You got stepped on. Go ahead.
We'll start working to the north.
And with the black 500 just to the north of you, we're doing some high video of this pipeline. We can wait for you to pick up your bucket and then head back out. Give us a second to sneak by you. It's your choice. Okay, well I'm full now. I'll just go ahead and do this, and then you're saying you want me to back off and give you some room to get some photos?
Yeah, that'd be perfect. We'll slow back here and let you get your bucket dumped, and then let us sneak by and we'll be out of your way.
All right, real good. That sounds like a plan. I'll just head up over to the southwest here, over that gas line.
I don't know where they are.
Fairmont.
Okay, doke.
Clarksburg, between Clarksburg and Fairmont. Good. So let us go into some slow flirt.
Okay, so to do that, I'm going to bring in carb heat, reduce power, and then pitch for, like, what do we say in this airplane? 60? Is that what we've been
Correct.
doing?
Yes, use.
So can I go, like, well, let's just do it.
Just do it, yeah.
Bring in carb heat, and throttle back. Maintain altitude.
Heading.
Can I, okay, let's go due north.
Over here,
Can I trim
Thank
in this
you.
procedure? Okay, to alleviate some pressures. I assume you can always trim, right?
Always trim. That's not even a question. Just got to remember something.
Yeah, I know.
What is it?
What?
What do we need?
Oh,
To go
flaps.
slow.
Flaps. I got to be a little careful now.
You're good. Just dump them in. Slow enough. Just get ready to add power as you do. Perfect.
All right.
Let's try. Let's do 50. Let's see if we can get 50 miles an hour out of it.
Do I want to?
That's not a question.
That's true. I guess if
Try 50. Let's see if we can get it. Pitch for 50.
Hey, 407, you still up?
Power for altitude.
Go ahead, sir.
Hey, who you guys working for?
I'm working for Air Center.
Roger that. I just seen some Helicopter Express stuff over in Clarksburg.
Yeah,
There's
I actually
50.
took a job with them, and then I got farmed out with these guys before I got started.
All right, let's do.
Kind of funny.
I don't like 50.
Yeah, it's fun.
Give it a little power.
Yeah, I don't like 50.
That'll give you some.
You want to trade for the day?
50 is just a little bit.
I'm good, man. My last job, I did a lot of that.
Oh, yeah. It's a good time.
Do you have a FLIR camera on there?
Yeah.
Go west.
Who are you working for?
Chesapeake Bay.
Cool. Well, have a good time.
Will do. You too. Be safe.
You do the same.
I'm so tempted to get on there and say how cute. You're not paying any attention to them, are you?
No.
You're so dead locked in on that airspeed.
Trying to stay. I'm actually about four over.
You're fine.
Standard rate turn.
4 over what? 50?
50.
You're not.
54.
I guess you are. Okay. Great.
There's west.
Now right turn back to 300.
Oh yeah. Lots of rudder, man. You gotta just
There
keep
you
stepping
go.
on it.
That's right.
Basically, it's all rudder. You know, it's really mostly rudder.
Yeah. Very good. Are thou ready for a power off stall?
We have to.
We have to.
I know.
So you're heading, use something as a reference. Pick something off the nose,
All right.
sizzle houses.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm
camera.
gonna go a little bit to
Oh,
the
this
left.
one,
It's
not
off,
working.
so I'll go right here. I see. I've got my point. It's
All
the
right, use your
house.
point
Yep.
for the feet. And when you are ready, you may begin the
I gotta
power
get,
off.
I got to get in the
stall
500 foot
procedure.
per minute descent, right?
Stabilize. It's not a
Stabilize.
number.
So, but it's literally power off.
You can reduce power first, like you're doing. Just
Yep.
kind of let it descend, and then once you get stabilized, pull the power all the way out, pitch up.
All right, I'm stabilized. Ready?
Do it. Power out. Pitch up. Feet for the point. Not too much right rudder now because there's no power being produced. Yep, pitch on up. Pull it above the horizon. Pull it up like a VY climb. There's a horn. There it is.
Full
right
power.
rudder.
Right rudder. First notch flaps out. Car beats in.
Nose to the horizon. Perfect.
We got so much. We got so much trim.
Yeah. It's okay.
All right.
Now what are we looking for?
Flaps.
What do we look for before we pull this second notch up?
Positive rate and above.
So you're not so much worried about an airspeed in this one. Positive rate only.
One notch at a time.
Yeah. And now you're above rotation and a positive rate.
Okay.
You can come up.
That was one of my better power off stall recoveries. I still
and
lost
it's been
some.
months since you've flown.
Yeah.
All right, go
I'm
ahead and
gonna
level it off
level
here. When I did mine,
Yeah.
I had to maintain altitude. There wasn't none of this stabilized descent thing, which gave you a standard for altitude. You had to recover within, I think it was 200 feet. Might have been 100. I can't remember. Nonetheless, it gave you a number. You could actually see how much you're losing
I see.
instead of this descending. But the
Well, this is a
descending's
little
more
easier,
realistic.
and
more
it's also a
realistic.
little easier in terms of the standard, right? Because I was already descending. I don't know what exactly the
Yeah,
number
exactly.
that I lost.
The goal is lose minimal.
Yeah.
So we'll pretend we can't really do that with. We could do it right now if you just wanted to see what the loss is. It's up to you. Or we can go around into a power on stall. Like have I done the power on stall where I pretend the ground is at a certain altitude
Yeah.
yet? Okay.
Yeah. We should do that, maybe.
Let's do that then. So 3,600 feet is the takeoff point.
Okay.
Get your airspeed to rotation speed.
All
Pretend
right.
you're taking off down the runway. So get a pull. That's going to take a lot of power reduction. Hold altitude, trying to climb.
Car
Still
beat in
climbing.
here.
Yeah, go ahead and throw it in. Still climbing.
Oh, I was just trying to like slow down.
I know. Just full power to idle. Work it back down. So your altitude will be 3,600 feet.
Okay.
Your runway center line is at that cloud, the little one on the right. Use him
Yeah,
as
I
your
see him.
reference.
Blu-ray traffic, Cirrus
Get the
traffic,
60 first, hold the nose up.
miles to the northeast.
I was still trying. Oh, 3,600.
3,600 feet and 60 miles per hour.
Right, got it.
Good. And when you hit 60 full power, just pitch up.
We're at like 3550, okay?
That's fine.
Carb
Go
heat
ahead
in,
and push
right?
it. Yep, so the ground is at this point,
Okay.
3550.
3550.
If we go back through that, we have died.
We screwed up because we got way fast there.
Now we'll begin pitching up aggressively. Look out the corner for rudder. Out the corner of your window.
Yep. Feels so wrong, Tyler.
But it is wrong. That says, hey, dummy, that's wrong. But this one's easy, right? You just relax the nose pressure and keep climbing. That's the goal.
I'm hoping that it's going to stall or like
It will.
break at some point. We always do these partial power.
I know. I wanted to do a full power. There you go. Don't dive, don't dive, don't dive.
Okay.
Pull back up. Start easing back up. Right rudder. Hold that nose up a little more. Right there.
Okay.
Look, you didn't even lose 50 feet.
It's because it took forever to stall.
Well, I mean, no.
Oh, you watched where it broke?
Yeah, you broke at like
Okay.
840.
Alright.
What altitude do we need to be at to do a ground reference maneuver?
1,000 feet above the ground.
Yeah. The ACS is, I think, 600 feet to 1,000. It's the window. Air on the side of conservancy. So you can go ahead and work your way on down. We just got to determine what altitude is 1,000 feet.
I could tell you if I have my chart or
Yeah.
an iPad.
Well, let's just guess. So this terrain is rising toward the mountains, right? Compared to what Clarksburg's at.
Yeah.
So Clarksburg's at what?
1,200.
Okay, let's say we've gained 300 feet. 1,500.
We'll go 25.
2,500.
I'm still looking for any of these points that you claim are here.
You're on top of the pond right now. Keep turning to your right. Go wings level. The pond should be off your 10 o'clock.
Oh, there's a teeny one and then there's a slightly
The big
bigger
one.
one. Okay,
Yeah, the
yeah, I
big
see
one.
the big one. I see the big one.
So just work your way down. What leg do we need to enter on for this?
Downwind.
Exactly. So now we got to determine where the heck that's coming from.
That is gonna be tricky today.
We'll just kind of look at your crab.
65908. We're along final runway 14.
See how we're kind of pointing to the right?
Land 32.
Yeah.
Go ahead and turn to the right. You see the smokestacks down there? Barely.
Oh yeah. Is that what I'm seeing? It's like right over here.
No, they're left. Right off the nose right now.
Huh.
See the cloud that's in the way?
Alpha Charlie, you up, Unicom.
There's a cloud right in the way in front of us.
Okay, yeah, I see the cloud.
Just below that cloud is a stack sticking up.
Can't make it out, can you?
Yeah.
You can tell which way the wind is going from here?
I can't make out the wind, no. But looking at the way the clouds are stringing,
Yeah.
it's kind of like this way.
Okay.
So we need to set up to orbit.
We're like a left.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make a circle to the left and keep descending while
Yeah.
I'm doing it. At like 80. No sense in barreling in there.
Yeah, we'll lean you out just a wee bit to save you some gas.
I'm trying to fly. Can you tell that I'm trying to be more aggressive on the controls? That was one thing that I
can. You're being it's not aggressive.
No, that's the wrong word.
Authority.
Correct.
Yeah, like you have
I've
authority.
lost the frickin' pawn now.
So you see this? You see the golf course?
Yeah.
See the little mountain with the dirt spot?
Yeah.
It's just on the other side of that dirt spot.
Okay,
it's
that's
kind of obscured.
Yeah, we've descended, so we're...
And if you don't want to use the pond, see the clubhouse on the far side of the golf course? It's kind of up on the hill by itself.
Yeah.
You can use that.
Okay. Let's
Either
do
way,
that. Let's do
You
that.
can see it better. It's up on a hill.
Yeah, so I'm going to keep descending.
Keep.
Bring the power back a little bit more even.
So remember, these ground reference maneuvers are just like pattern. On the downwind at 1,000 AGL.
I'm going to turn that way. I don't know how far outside of it I should be.
Well,
I feel like I'm about right.
How wide is your downwind at the airport?
You know.
Go ahead and hurry up and get down. Get down a little sooner. Don't want to be descending as you're setting up. It throws you off. So maybe do a right 360 to kind of just buy yourself some time, or you can slip. Perfect. Push your nose down a little bit, power back. Stay right, don't get too close. We want to be on a half mile.
Okay, well I'm definitely too close for that.
Yeah. So just a little. Hold it right there is good. So remember your entry heading.
We're going to call this the entry heading?
Yes.
All right, let's go 070.
Okay. Go ahead and keep coming down. Make sure you use the right building, the right house.
Yeah,
Not the left one.
I'm using the tan one on top of the hill with the swimming pool is what I'm looking at.
Well, there's two on top of the hill with swimming pools. So, yeah, go ahead and use the far one then.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Whichever
all
one you
right,
choose.
I'm going to do it right now.
Do the inner one. You're better for it.
Okay, I'm doing it now.
Okay, a little power. Go ahead and put the power into cruise power.
Got my carbine. That was a terrible, we just were not anywhere near set up for that.
No.
I'm close to it.
Yeah,
but
so
I'm
just remember, the goal of this is not to track with it off your wing.
It's to stay the same, equidistant around it.
So
Right.
we have to know the winds. Go ahead and start turning now. The winds are now crosswind.
Right, pushing us away.
Exactly. Now we're going to have a slower ground speed here, so lower bank angle.
Yep, so as we roll into it, as we
Not
come
too
into
quickly,
the wind,
real slow.
we bring it back slightly. I'm doing the inside one, as we've said, the one that's to my furthest
Yes,
left.
I see it
But I have
there.
to keep the turn going. I just as long as I'm 5 degrees.
And now you should be able to turn a little more in.
Yep.
Because you're losing headwind component.
Yep. But not as
too
much
quickly.
because it's going to push me to it as
You don't-
well.
Exactly. So just real gentle.
Yeah.
Imagine a photographer taking pictures of it.
Yeah.
Ish. Not quite, but that's kind of what this is used for. Now you're getting a tailwind. Steepest bank will be at the 90-degree point where we enter.
And I can actually, for the first time ever doing this, Tyler, I can actually feel that and sense
the movement.
Sense what I'm supposed to be doing here. This is the first time of all the time we've done this that I'm feeling like I understand what's happening here.
Go ahead and steepen it up some. This is where we need the steepest. Is that
We're
our
going to go
entry?
around again?
Yeah, do one more. Nice. And now start taking it out slowly, because that was our entry 90 point.
Right.
And what I've always done is just pick points around it that are about the same distance as where you started. So like this
great.
church.
Yeah.
And then like that gray house over there.
Yep. I'm a little close.
Yep, so let it split off here. Keep your bank, you kept your bank in a little too long is all that's saying.
Got it.
So this little gray house up in the woods right here, fly over it. So find points around that you can just fly over. That's another thing you can do.
Yeah.
Maybe like the next to last
I just want to make it a rectangle. I'm trying to like square it up here at every turn.
Everybody does that.
I just want it to be a big honking rectangle. I have not ever stopped turning though since we started.
No,
so I'm okay.
It's an oval. Isn't an oval just a rounded rectangle?
Correct. Plus, I think the point is, what he wants me to demonstrate is that I understand how the wind is impacting this path.
That's all ground reference maneuvers.
You know, that's the point. That's the entire point of now steepest bank here.
Yes. And now let's exit. So exit the same way you entered.
On the downwind, right?
Yeah.
At 070.
Correct.
On the money. Same speed, 40 feet of altitude.
Good job.
250, 3,000 feet. So
All right, track that course for me. We don't know our DME, but I'll tell you the lake's at, I think, 9 miles. From the center of the airport. 8 or 9 miles.
Let me just fly to 3,000.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Clarksburg Tower, Skyhawk 3852 Lima, 9 miles to the east with November inbound for the option. 3,000 feet.
Yeah, he'll probably give you an ident because he wants to know that it's you.
Right.
November 3852 Lima, Clarksburg Tower, ident.
Ident 52 Lima.
November 3852 Lima, ident observed, enter left base runway 21.
We'll make a left base for runway 21, 3852 Lima. All right, so let's just talk about our descent checklist, I guess.
Yeah, just do it.
Be a mixture will adjust, power is desired, carb heat is required, descent checklist complete.
Great. So we're done up to the before landing checks. So do those early. I mean, not outside of the point where it makes no sense like right now to do it, but do it early.
Okay.
Let's see, hang a right.
Yeah, because we got to get to a left
Yeah,
base,
go
right?
between these two clouds here.
All right. You know, if it was me, which it is, I would kind of start. I would probably start getting ready here
Go
for
ahead.
some things. I would say we do our little checklist: seat belts, fuel selectors on both, mixtures full rich, carb heat. Well, we'll get airspeed. We'll get and flaps as we do before
Okay.
landing checklist. Okay. So I'm going to start. I'm going to go ahead and start some things. I'm going to start the descent. Because we're still, you know, 1,000 feet above pattern
You can
altitude.
tighten it up too, so don't feel like you have to fly like 8-mile finals. Set yourself up for like a normal 1 mile, 2 mile final.
Okay.
So we got our little plateau up here, right?
Yeah.
That's a good spot to aim for.
Roger. I'm going to bring carb heat in. I'm under 2,100 RPM. We're not cleared to land yet.
Correct. Figure we do 2 or 3 bounces here.
Yep.
Head up to Fairmont.
That'd be a stupid thing to bust your check ride on, wouldn't it? Landing without clearance.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you know.
At least they can't violate you. You don't have anything to get violated on.
That's true.
So the DPE would get violated.
So he probably wouldn't let it happen, but he'd still be pretty upset if I tried to land without being cleared.
Yeah.
Forgetting anything? No, why?
Big
November 3852 Lima, runway 21, cleared for the option. Make left post traffic.
Clear for the option, runway 21, we'll make left traffic, 52 Lima. Alrighty.
How are things looking for you right now?
High.
Okay. Fix high.
So I'm gonna power out a little. I'm gonna bring a first notch of flaps in too, because I would have done that already at the end of the, we were under 100, we're under 90 actually.
So, what can we do? What's a device that we, or a technique we can use?
We could slip.
Aha! You want to try?
You think I should?
You want to stay high on this one and slip down to the landing just to get a feel for it, or you just want to do a normal landing and then
I would like to, can I do a normal one for my first landing?
Of course.
I'm gonna bring in my second notch because I'm on base and I would have done that already as well.
Just these things are hindering you from coming down.
With power, I mean, if I pull power out, right, I'm adding drag, so I
they're
can.
lift devices, though. They create more lift. You're better off leaving them out and prolonging putting them in this scenario.
Okay.
So you notice how we're flying like this
Yeah.
to try and get down?
Yeah.
Now, if we were doing this without flaps, we would be.
I gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Gotcha. I still got this by a mile.
Oh, you got it smoked.
And tower, missing 43, someone short of 2 and Alpha, ready for departure.
Oh, the runway looks good. They painted.
Look at that. All right, I'm going to start getting configured here.
All right, 2 aircraft talking at once. Aircraft on Clarksburg Tower. Say again, was that Mystic 4-3?
Yes, sir, Mystic 4-3, so 1 short of 2-1 Alpha, ready for departure.
My speed, my final approach should be like 70.
Hold short, runway 21 for landing traffic.
Correct.
1 short, 2-1, 4-3.
On ground, was that Mystic 4-6 calling for taxi?
There's 70.
Mystic 4-6, roger, hold short, runway 21 at Delta for landing traffic.
I feel so much more in control, Tyler. I think it's all the work I did in the simulator. I mean, I'm not scared of 70 anymore. I used to be petrified of 70 in this airplane.
Look at you,
I'm
flying
not,
like
I'm
you
not
stole
at
it.
all scared of 70.
So wind is showing a slight
From the right?
Right, yeah, barely.
Got it.
Yep, fight for the center line.
Oh, I'm fighting. Boy, the runway looks great. All right, here we go. Power's coming out.
Pull, 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 pull. Ooh,
Do we go around?
no, we hold it right there. Pull, 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 pull. There you go, a little bounce. That's okay. Just hold that nose up.
Flaps up. Can you confirm it for me?
They are.
I'm going to go get on the center line and go power, okay?
Yeah, it's just try and stick that center line as best as
Yep.
you can.
All right, ready?
Come on over on it. Yeah, let's go. We probably want a quick left turn out for these guys behind us,
All
so
right.
just once you get up, feel safe.
There's 60. Right, rudder.
Right aileron. Fight that crosswind.
Gotcha.
Mystic 4-6, runway 21, taxi via Delta Alpha, cross runway 21 at Delta.
So what I need to do, I need to start pulling back, not aggressively, but start rounding that out, you know, in the
turn round out, right? Do what it says.
Yeah.
Once you get 1500, just go ahead and start a gentle, just turn slow that way.
Yep.
You go ahead and start now. That way we can get these guys out of here.
Yep. Gonna screw up my pattern.
That's alright. You got this.
Tower 3852 Lima, Abeam, the number's 21.
Mystic 4-2, runway 21, clear for takeoff, make left close traffic.
Clear for takeoff, runway 21, left close
Slide
traffic, Mystic 4-2.
November 5-2 Lima, runway 21, clear for the option traffic is a Swearinger departing runway 21 for close traffic prior to your arrival. Caution wing turbulence.
Clear for the option runway 21, 3852 Lima. Okay,
These
well,
guys do full power sets before they take off, I believe. So he's going to tie the runway up for a hot second.
Okay, so...
Yep, just prepare like you normally
as
would,
normal.
but maybe just hold your altitude a little longer. And watch him. Once he starts rolling, you can turn your base.
ATIS Oscar, now current at Clarksburg, wind 240 at 4, altimeter 3004.
Good, get your first notch in from the flames.
So we need to pay attention to where he rotates, right?
Yes. Well, there's going to be prop wash in addition to his wake. Does that make sense?
Yep.
There you go. He's rolling. Left
Turn.
turn.
Start my descent then. Actually, we got a little bit of time too because we
Went a little further.
extended.
Yeah, so I wouldn't do as big of a power reduction.
Okay.
To kind of hold our descent rates.
I want to know where the King Air went.
He's behind us. Back over here. See him back there, a little behind the left wing?
Nope.
Way out through there.
I trust you there.
Clarksburg Tower, Mystic 4-6 is holding short at 21 at Alpha.
Busy place.
Yeah,
Mystic
Mystic's
4-6,
time to
Clarksburg
place
Tower,
up.
hold short runway 21 for landing traffic.
Go ahead.
Mystic 4-6, read back, hold short instructions.
I'm sorry, holding short at 21 at Alpha for Mystic 4-6.
Mystic 4-6, thanks. Level 21
Pull it
ground.
back somewhere high, way high.
Level 36, rider, proceed south on Alpha to the ramp.
So we turned in a little early.
Yep.
So just go ahead and work yourself over on that center line.
Third notch, you think? I'm fast.
Go ahead and put it in. I mean,
I wasn't even at 20 really.
but that's just going to make it harder for you to get down. Is what that's why I would prolong it. So pull your power all the way to idle.
Oh yeah, that helps too.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much that little bit of power was going to make that much of a difference.
Oh yes, it'll make a huge difference. You might have to baby slip it here if you want.
Oh, we got it.
Level 36, roger.
Yeah, you got her.
We got it. I'm going to do a better job in the round out.
Yeah, so
The other thing I was thinking, I don't want to pull back at start pitching at 70 because I'm afraid I'm going to lose too much airspeed, but I realized I still got 20
why are you afraid of
miles
losing
an hour.
airspeed?
Well, I'm going to sit down anyway, right?
Right.
I need 20, I still got 20 miles an hour at least
All right,
before
little power.
stall anyway.
Low power, hold 70. Yeah, and don't worry about stalling. It's the whole goal, stalling to the runway.
Yep.
Just do it a couple inches above the ground.
Right.
Alright, now you're coming over, start idling and leveling. Both at the same time. Idle. Pitch up. Pitch up. There you go. You're alright. Hold it up. Nice.
That was pretty good. I felt pretty good about that. It was on center line, roughly.
But yeah, that's pretty good. That's
Flaps are verified up. I'm on the center line. I'm going to apply power.
alright.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
Bird. Engine
Right
looks
rudder,
good.
right
Rudder,
rudder.
I feel it.
Righty, the wrong.
I guess so. I didn't have any crosswind correction in, really.
It makes a
Thank
big
you for
difference.
that. Yeah,
No
it does.
problem.
Thank you.
Same thing. About 1,500 worth of
That's
so this
fine.
guy can get out.
God. Whew.
Yeah, I got a little rain there for a second.
Mystic 43, runway 21 clear for the option. 21 clear for the
Oh,
option.
he's got a king here behind us. It's
Yeah. It's raining.
a little bit. You want to work back up toward Fairmont just in case?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Let's do that.
We'll tell him
Yeah,
before we
just-
make the turn,
Just
obviously.
ask him if we can depart off the right downwind
All
toward
right.
Fairmont.
And Tower 352 Lima, can we make a right downwind departure towards Fairmont?
November 52 Lima, right downwind departure to Fairmont approved.
All right, right downwind, 52 Lima, thanks a lot.
Mystic 46, runway 21 clear for takeoff, make left close traffic. Traffic's company King Air, turn on a 3-mile left base.
Alright, clear for takeoff from Mystic 46.
Do you feel,
Mystic 43,
I feel
traffic's
pretty
company
good.
King
You
Air,
feel
departing runway
reasonably
21 for left close
comfortable
traffic,
that I would
arrival.
be okay to solo?
Roger, we have inside Mystic 43.
I feel like I have a whole different kind of command on
Mystic 42, we're turning left base, runway 21 for the option.
Mystic
on the plane.
42,
I
you're
think it just took
following,
me,
King Air,
I
just
spent
off
a
your
lot
left
of
wing out
time
of 2,100,
simulating
turning on middle final.
the limits
Okay, searching for company traffic, Mystic 42.
of the airplane,
Yeah.
like to understand
42,
what
Roger, follow
happens
that
when I
traffic.
exceed the speeds that I shouldn't, low, and what a stall,
Yeah.
and I realized all the things you've been telling me all the time where I'm always like, no way, you're kidding me. And like the guy said, you argue with your instructor too much.
I think you thought about that comment a little too
Well,
much.
what you're telling me, though, is accurate. I have a long way to go before I'm going to do something stupid in this airplane, like stall it or spin it or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not...
The risk is there, and I don't want to
Sure.
I don't want to make them sound like they're not there, because the risks are there, but the margins that we teach at are well above those as long as you adhere to them.
Right.
It's going to be really hard to spin a plane 3 feet off the ground. And you have a wing drop, of course. But if you're within inches of the ground, it's not going to hurt anything.
I guess what I'm saying is the fact that I would get so scared at 70 on final, thinking the thing was going to fall out. It's not.
No. And we do the same thing out doing slow flight. We do slow flight.
Yeah, right. Clear down to 50.
Yeah, and it holds right in there.
Yeah, right. Fairmont traffic, Sky 3852 Lima now left downwind, runway 23, Fairmont, one way, I said.
One way. But a one way. Sounds like a Mingo County talk.
One
Not
way,
had a neighbor.
All right, engine looks good. It could have been a little faster through here, but it's okay. See if I can put one down at Fairmont.
I would sure hope so.
Me too. I'm gonna ask you to endorse me. Go out by myself. Guess you need to see that I can land here. All right, we're Abeam. We're gonna set up, Tyler.
Set her up.
We're gonna pull that power back. We're gonna drop that first notch, and we're gonna start our descent. That was a long push, but it is 10 degrees.
That's perfect.
I'll bring a little power back in because I'm a little slow. Little slow still. All right, how about a base turn?
How about?
Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima now turning left base, runway 23, Fairmont. That was funny. I meant to use less aileron and I let off the button instead of...
It happens.
So funny, trying to do all these things at once. And
School started back, huh?
yeah, Cecilia's there. She heard a plane that landed before me and said, "Are you up?" She thought it was me. She heard it go over.
That one from this morning?
Yeah. We'll power out.
Finals clear on the right.
Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima turning final, runway 23, Fairmont.
Beautiful.
Pull some power still. Yeah, I was inside the ball on that. I mean, I was inside a little bit on that one.
And it caused you to be inside the runway a little bit too, which
Yeah.
I think it just might have been a little too steep for too long.
Bring that power out. Runway, I wouldn't say is made yet, so I wouldn't necessarily bring in 30 yet. You know what I mean?
That's an accurate assumption. I would say that.
But I might
Tell me
need
when you
to
think
now.
you made it.
I think I can make it now. Good call.
Yeah, good call.
30, watch
try
my
it.
speed.
Try with
Yeah, I
that.
mean, I don't have any power in at all.
You don't need it, yeah.
70.
The same for the yellow the yellow
Actually, I'm going to put a little in
yeah,
now.
Just a little, yeah.
Just a little.
That's good right there.
All
Come
right.
over on the center line,
I'm
right
trying.
crosswind.
Yep.
Power idle, full back. Full back. There you go. Right rudder. I'm sorry, left rudder. Right
Oh, boy.
aileron. You're good. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Right aileron in as you slow down.
Thank you. Yep. Yeah, a little floater.
Easy, man.